Okay. Load. Alright, what were we up to last time? I don't even remember. To give the 5 scary recommendations. Were we still in the middle of doing the, hold on. Were we still in the middle of doing the Cafe Liberté one? Yes. So we're going to do that. Because we were still in the middle of doing that. We need to get that streak finished. And they like their classics and travel books. Whoops. Nope, classics. I need to buy more travel books. Rare Comics Bundle. Drama Collection. Complete Austen Works. I guess we could get that. Paranormal Mysteries. Supernaturally Good Books. Antiquated Shelf. We can get another shelf? We should do it. Alright, some more kids' books. Maybe some fantasy books, some dramas. Maybe throw in a couple more fact books. Yeah, that's probably good. It's so disorganized, though. Make some coffee. I didn't make any coffee today. I should have. Got some cleaning to get caught up on, though. And the coffee pot's not cleaned. What's up? I tend to read lesser known works. The longer the book, the better. Do you have anything like St. Bookston, The Myth, the Legend, the Truth? I'm on a deadline. You like lesser known works. You like big books. The most brilliant writer and philosopher of his time, but who was he really? And why do we know so little about his life? Finally uncover the truth in this groundbreaking investigative biography. Okay. How about Historical Niche by Terry Cernick? Or Chernick? Oh, I forgot that. I forgot that I can pick stuff up. Like recyclables. Hello, I'm here on research. I'm looking for anything sci-fi. Not afraid of a bit of a tragedy, and I also like niche books for the most part. Okay, you either are looking for something random, or you're looking for something very oddly specific. You want something sci-fi. should have packed more fantasy books. Try Frankenstein. Ah, there you are. Mary asked me to see what you were up to. I suppose she's a bit concerned since you haven't made progress with her business course lately. That's what I'm here for. But don't worry about it. I took my time with the course too back in the day. I've tried to explain it to Mary, but work-life balance is a bit of a foreign concept to her. But if you're struggling with the rules of the course, that's a different story. They can be quite difficult, it's true, and a bit archaic in my opinion. But our dear Moira should be able to help you out there. They're the business expert after all, so don't hesitate to ask them for advice. Ah, very good. That last one was quite hard, but I knew you would persevere. I did it. Maintain a sales streak at the cafe. Sustainable sales. On to our next modern challenge then. This one is all about diversifying your sales. I know you sell only books, and I do not think you need to do more than that, but I want to see if you can sell a book from every genre in one day. I've already sold 5 today. I think the only book I didn't sell was the kids' books. Yeah. Oh, and I think I just did. I'm looking for a new hobby. I could go for something poetic. I can't get enough of the Book of Tea. I'm on a deadline. What if I could sell them a kid's book? A new hobby. I might not have something for that. The Book of Tea. An open letter to the West. Learn all about the Japanese values of teaism and let them enrich your life. One of the great English tea classics that bridges the gap between the spiritual and secular spheres of tea. How about Cook Korean? A comic book with recipes. Sell a book from 6 different genres in a day. Oh, there's 7 different genres. Oh, okay. I thought I still needed to sell one more. No, I guess I already hit it. But now I have to come back to the cafe to turn that quest in. Okay, we needed travel books. There we go. Secondhand books, that's cheap, so we'll get that. Alright, today's a performance of Julius Caesar, which I don't think... I have anything going on here. No. Let's head over to the beach. No, let's go back to the cafe and turn this quest in. More fact books. Crime books. Good on kids books. But let's reorganize those a little bit. Let's fill that shelf with kids books. Need more classics. We don't have any on the shelves right now. What are we missing? More dramas. But I don't really have a lot more dramas. There is a discounted drama collection, so... There we go. I need to make sure that I'm checking the weather, too, because there's that other plant that I need to be growing. Or do I already have the plant on here? I think I do. Let's buy the window flower boxes. Good morning. You know, I still have a few book-selling essentials left over from the last flea market. I'd be happy for you to take them off my hands at the next one this Saturday. And if not, it's always a nice opportunity to browse for some items, isn't it? Don't miss it, dear. Bye-bye for now. Well done! I can see how well you have developed your sales tactics already. Rich in variety. Sell a book from 6 different genres in one day. We did it. I have one last modern challenge for you, but be warned, it is not for amateurs. Now, this trial was introduced about 20 years ago after our association was reorganized. As a business person, you must always stay observant of your surroundings. Can you prove your perceptiveness, Miriam? Try to answer all of her questions correctly. To test your perception, Tilda and I have prepared a small quiz for you. Would you like to take it now? Sure. If you succeed, you will finally be ready for a place in our midst. Alright, here we go. Remember, you need to answer at least 3 questions correctly. Although, in my opinion, they could not be easier. They could not be easier. Close your eyes. We do not want you cheating now, do we? Let us begin. What is the least optimal day to visit the Mega Marché? Sunday. In my expert opinion, that is correct. As the marché is closed, your customers will all be elsewhere. Moving on. When it is snowing, what is something people tend to appreciate more? Anything warm. Correct. I've noticed a rise in warm beverage sales while it is cold outside. Alright, moving on. At the beautiful waterfront, which genre is near impossible to sell? Kids' books. That is correct. The pier is not a very popular spot with the youth. Too many seagulls and such, I suppose. And finally, what does the Liberté's historic weather vane resemble? A croissant. Correct. Well done. You can open your eyes now. Oh, what a momentous occasion. It has been quite a while since our association has welcomed a new member, but you have earned the right, fair and square, to join the Buxtonbury Local Association of Business, Leadership, and Administration. Hey! And of course, with your membership comes an official endorsement that will hopefully please your local customers. Blah... Oh my god. It's called the Blah Blah plaque. Buxtonbury Local Association of Business, Leadership, and Administration. Good job. Membership fee. Plus 5 to daily expenses. While equipped, plus 1 money per sale. I am, dare I say, rather proud of you. Course completed. You've proven yourself worthy of a coveted Blah Blah membership. Now you should go off and celebrate your achievement. Have a good day. Hey, you! You're gonna come to the next flea market again, right? You have to. Yeah, there's tons of different stuff, I know. You say that every time you come into my store. What's up? How is business? I don't mind if it's a little outdated. I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated. All's well that ends well. William Shakespeare. Then what other ones do we still have to do? We have to give the scary recommendations to the pioneers in the castle ruins. Mega Marche, I think we're going to have to just keep going to. And Far Beach, we're going to have to keep going to. But we've completed Cafe Liberté. Perfect weather for a new book. I'm an absolute thriller fan. Night Shift is one of my all-time favorites. A thriller fan? A Stephen King short. No, not the Lucy Dacus song. It's a collection of spooky Stephen King short stories instead. Perfect for enthusiasts of 80s horror. How about The Outsider? It's another Stephen King one. Hello, dear. How have you been? I'm looking for something to do. You know, a new hobby. However, I can't deal with a dull book right now. Do you have anything like dinosaurs and other prehistoric life? Another hobby, but you don't want to be bored. How about a short history of nearly everything? Fine. Have it your way. I will rage if none of the characters kiss, but I want none of that fantastical, unrealistic stuff. Damn it! They already have persuasion. That's my go-to. I don't even know if I have a copy of it. Oh, those are kids' books. None of that unrealistic stuff. I don't know if I have anything. Maybe Helene? Okay. That worked. Damn, we made a lot of money today. I'm worried I'm not even going to have enough room for more shelves. Huh. Bookshop joins blah blah ranks. Business Association welcomes long-awaited member. Encountering a certain golden plaque on an establishment in Bookstore has reassured shoppers of the business's trustworthiness and integrity since the early 1800s. Recently, a popular mobile bookshop joins the ranks of respected enterprises after completing a series of trials known as the 6 Pillars of Business. This newest addition to the Bookstore Local Association of Business, Leadership and Administration also returns a bookshop to their ranks for the first time since Tilda Sankenlund's retirement. We should put it front and center. There, I think that's good. Alright, and the flea market is today, so we're going to go there. Even though I'm probably not going to be able to buy anything while I'm there. Alright, gotta get our fantasy books. Classics. Oops. Travel books. What was the other one? Whoops. And fact books. Want more fact books. Wouldn't hurt to have some kids' books too. Ah! Vast selection. Have at least 100 books on your shelves. Nice. Analysis paralysis? Can there be too many options? Maybe. While you have more than 100 books in your shop, minus 15% to all book sales chance. Still, it can be worth it to make sure you don't run out of books anytime soon. Oh. Okay, well, that's good to know. Alright, so don't have more than 100 books anymore. I probably don't need to have these massive shelves then, if that's going to be a problem. I can probably afford to remove one of the, not really one of the larger ones, but this medium-sized one I can probably replace with that other shelf that I had there before. Well, I hear congratulations are in order. Let me officially welcome you to our business association. A nose for business. Tilda truly believes in your knowledge of business leadership and administration. And now that you're a member too, can we just admit the truth? The name of the association? Blah blah? Really? No one noticed that ridiculous acronym when they came up with the name? Anyway, I'm glad you were able to withstand Miriam's trials so confidently. There's no better guarantee that you'll be able to weather any difficulties coming your way in the bookshop. Keep it up, yes? I will see you later. Cool. with happy endings. I tend to enjoy the classics. Also, I tend to read books in novel format. So you want a novel. You like classics. You like happy endings. And you like novels. It's not really a classic though, is it? Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe has a happy ending, does it not? Hey, I'm glad I caught you. Do you happen to have another book for me? I already finished the last one. You know, I've got lots of spare time on my hands, so... Looking for a book about nature. Also wouldn't mind reading more female-penned literature. Female-penned literature about nature. Peter Spinner, Lucy Nestlé, An Age of License, travelogue. It's not really a nature thing, though, is it? No. Down Under. No. Val Beaumier. There we go. Huh. Hiking trails in Buxton Bay doesn't look like what I would usually go for, but... Gosh, I'm just glad to have something to do. Thanks for the book. Uh-huh. Hi, love. So, I've been doing some thinking ever since that fight with my Nan. Do you remember that business course she asked you to complete? Yeah, those old rules were always quite important to her. She used to tell me about their history when I was a kid. And about the rumors of that lost 7th rule. I think I want to find it. I know, it's silly, but maybe that can finally make her listen to me. Will you help me solve the centuries-old case? New case, a secret 7th. Ask other business owners for help and find the lost rule from the first blah blah compendium. Here, I keep folders for everything I do. Who knows, it might be useful to track our findings, right? I reckon our first step needs to be finding out who wrote the old rules. There must be some record of the first edition. Let's ask the other members of the business association. I think I remember Uncle Walt being in it. Oh, so we gotta go talk to Walt then. Oh, we have to buy items from him too. I can't live without sci-fi, but humor books do not amuse me. Do you have anything like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? What can you recommend for a collector like me? Humor books do not amuse you. You like sci-fi. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley? You just have book collections? Oh, what do you got? Flea market dealer. Have a look around, I guess. I'll buy the antique and the microscope. Damn, we sold a lot of books. Bonjour. How about it? Buy a couple of his paints too. Damn, even after all of the stuff that I bought, we're still up 7. For the day. 7's not a lot, but considering that we just spent like a few hundred on flea market stuff, I can buy the Mega Mascot. Alright, no events. Let's go down to the waterfront so that we can talk to what's-his-face and buy some of his stuff. They like classics and that. The fact books. Oh, and travel books. We're not going to sell any kids' books here. Let's keep it at 100. And we don't really have a lot of the marine stuff here right now. But that's okay. Ah, hello, young'un. I hear you're looking into that lost rule of business, eh? Well, I'm sorry to say I can't tell you much about it. I was never that interested in the association's history. All I did back in the day was read the old compendium. Ah! I do have my copy here somewhere if you want to have a look. There should be something about the author in there, at least. I'm sorry, young one. But I can't just hand it to you for free. It's a rare second edition, and Miriam has been trying to buy it off me for years now. Moira really needs it. Ah, all right. You know full well I can't say no to Moira. They're like family. You can have the bloody book, but you're gonna have to at least match Miriam's offer for it, otherwise she'll never forgive me. Alright, now bugger off before I change my mind. Wait, so did I get it? Or no, I don't think I did. How do I look at the case? Whatever. Congrats on completing the course. I knew you could do it. Meanwhile, I still don't... Sorry, forget it. I didn't mean to be a downer. But have you ever had a look at the association's compendium where all these rules come from? Apparently the first edition included a 7th rule, but it has since been lost to time. My Nan always wanted to... Wait, that's it! This is how I can finally convince her. Sorry, I gotta go, but I'll be back soon. Alright. Wow, that's a new personal best. I absolutely don't care for books that try to give me life advice. Also, I don't usually go for anything too niche, but I only want nonfiction. How about Zaha Hadid? Very matter of fact, just all about his work. Hello, I see you are on another case. Do you mind if I have a peek at your findings? Interesting. I have heard of this seventh rule. It was supposedly lost to time, right? A relic of the first business compendium of 1798. That was right around the time when the old printing press was in operation. Do you think the compendium could have been printed right here in Buxtonbury? Maybe you should ask some of the old guard. Walter might remember if that was the case. I mean, I'm not saying he's that old. Well, I just meant he knows a lot about Buxtonbury, that's all. Anyway, I hope you can find out more about this. Good luck. That guy's weird. I wonder if I can buy more of his stuff yet. Oh, do I have stories to tell, kiddo? Or at least that's what my dear granddaughter Cor says. Maybe it's about time I started writing some of them down. Preserve them and all that. But writing was never my strong suit. I might need some proper books for reference, eh? Inspire Walt's writing. In all those years on the sea, Walt has seen a lot. Help him tell his stories. Ah! I want something in a historical setting. I wouldn't mind a book with 450 pages or more. A historical setting, huh? A historical setting. It's not really a setting, though. Like historical fiction? And you want something long. First to Die? No. It's not really fiction or history, though. Gothic horror, epistolary novel. Dracula's an epistolary novel? I should read that. I love epistolary storytelling, especially in games. Like, you give me a walking simulator with a ton of epistolary narrative hooks, and I will eat that shit up. No. No. Well, no, it's also pretty short, though. No. A classic Dickens. Great Expectations. 493 pages. Can't go wrong with it. Oh, Great Expectations? That's the stuff. You're welcome, Walter. Inspire Walt's writing. Buy 7 of Walt's old items. Can I afford any of your old items yet? Here, let me teach you how to fish. Huh. Just kidding. There's no fishing for amateurs here in Buxtonbury. It'll be better if you just keep to the book trade, eh, kiddo? Oh my god. Oh, what's up? Just dropping by real quick. Want some cold, hard facts. I like niche books for the most part. Cold, hard facts. Niche books. How about it? Entangled Life? Can you take anything else off my hands? I'm gonna try to. Washer-proof shifter. Steel-plated wiper. That's right, I have to buy all that stuff. Alright, so. That's right, I had to buy that. I have to buy that stuff for, what's his face? For Klaus. Help Klaus replace, yeah. I don't think I have those, though. I have to get them at the supermarket, I think. Or I have to keep looking for them in the newspaper, probably. I don't know. Washer-proof shifter. Okay. Alright, what's today? Today is Mega Savings Day, so we're going to go there. I'm going to see if the app works now. Alright, we're going to go to the Mega Marché. Okay, crime, drama, and kids books. I'm out of drama. I don't have enough to buy. Well, comedies and tragedies. That'll get more drama books. Have a couple shelves of that. Whoops. Right, Mega Savings Day. Right. All right. What sells here again? Crime, drama, and kids books. Crime, drama, kids books. And we can have a couple shelves of each, pretty much. Okay. We'll do that. We don't want to fill up all our shelves because apparently it's not great to overstock the shelves. Hey, oh, thanks for coming over. Oh, watch your step. I've lost some rusty screws somewhere here. You're probably wondering how the repair is coming along, eh? Well, see that busted carbonated incinerator? If I'm reading the manual right, nothing will turn on without it. I've seen a lot of car parts in the classifieds recently. Maybe it'll show up there soon. Oh, sorry, that bloody shifter is simply not washerproof enough and keeps catching my sleeves. On the forums, Wave Whisperer 67 wrote that they might have a spare one, but their last login was 7 years ago. Do you see these flakes on the floor? That's all that's left of the old iodine-plated fuel duct. These are tough to come by nowadays, but again, the classifieds might come in handy, eh? Well, at least I have you helping me to figure all this stuff out. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, that bloody shifter's simply not one. Oh. So I still need those. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I'm gonna pause the game and mute it. And then throw on some music. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Alright, we're gonna continue playing for a little bit. Seven-year anniversary is the 19th? Hell yeah! Congrats! Like, we've been together for 4 years, almost 5. Well, it'll be 5 years, I think, in May. 7 years is crazy. I'm excited to hit milestones like that. Crazy, she hasn't left me yet. I mean, if you're not driving your partner crazy after 7 years, are you really doing relationships right? There's definitely stuff that we each do that drive the other one crazy. I feel like every relationship is going to have stuff like that. If you don't drive each other nuts every once in a while, you're doing something wrong. All right. Welcome back to the Mega Marché and happy Mega Savings Day to you. You know the drill, everything must be $1 off, so I hope work has been fun for you so far. You know, if you ever get bored, you're always welcome to drop by our band practice. But no pressure, mate. Just saying, you're always welcome. Oh, before I go, I wanted to ask how you and Tilda are getting along with the whole Succession thing. I've been watching this one show lately, and phew, this kind of responsibility can be brutal. I have not seen Succession. I wouldn't mind reading another travel guide. I'm trying to read more from female authors. I can't get enough of Round Luxembourg with Brooke. Come on. Couldn't find anything at the library. Oh, hiking trail. Trails in Buxton Bay. Getting the highlight of my you're the highlight of my route. I'm just getting back into reading, so I'd like something light and entertaining. I don't think I need a self-help book right now, though. How about top 50 camper van destinations? I'm in a bit of a hurry. It wouldn't hurt if it had a thrilling, gripping plot, but niche books aren't usually my cup of tea. Let me see what I got for you. You want a thriller? I think I sold out of my crime books. I might have something similar in drama? Or maybe one of the classics? Gulliver's Travels? No. Well, Moby Dick is a bit of a thriller. Really? Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I enjoy the romance plot from time to time. Huge crime story fan. Really enjoyed Fake. I don't think I have anything like that. What about Confess? Colleen Hoover. To realize that I haven't been making coffee this entire time. Oh, something is happening. Oh, it was raining today. Looks like it's grown a little into a little seedling. How cute. That's right. I forgot the rain is what it needs. Alright, not a bad day. Alright, what's next? Help Klaus repair the bus. So do I need to have that stuff out for him? And steel-plated wiper. Well, hold on. What day is it today? Tuesday? No. Let's cut down on kids' books. There we go. Brilliant! That washerproof shifter is exactly what I was looking for. Hell yeah. I can't figure out where those would go. Are you sure they're the right parts? Well, see that busted carbonated incinerator? If I'm reading the manual right, nothing will turn on without it. I've seen a lot of car parts in the classifieds recently. Maybe it'll show up there soon. Well, isn't that what I have out? Steel-plated wiper? Oh, maybe that's not what you needed. I just talked to my Uncle Klaus, and he told me I'm allowed to ask as many questions as I want. So I asked him how he became my uncle and how I grew in my mom's belly. Yeah. I want to read a horror story. I'd love to read something classic. You love a horror story, and you like the classic. I might have a Stephen King novel. I mean, there's Agatha Christie. After the Funeral. It's not really a horror story, though. Full Dark, No Stars. 4 chilling and devastating novellas by Stephen King dealing with the darkness of retribution and revenge. True horror, read with care. How about that? Full Dark, No Stars by Stephen King. Hello, mate. How are you? Oh, what day is it today? Today's Tuesday. Shoot! I was supposed to call my granddad like 3 days ago. He lives alone in this big old house, you know. It's more of a cottage, very isolated and close to the woods. I gotta check in with him from time to time, or we'll both get worried. But mostly he's doing good. He has tons of woodworking projects, you know. Anyway, I'll go call him right now if you don't mind. Give him my best. Aw, cheers, mate. You're too kind. Well, I'll let Granddad know, and maybe he'll have some good feedback for the songwriting, eh? We're talking to the bookseller right now. I want a massive book. That's right, 700 pages or more. 700-page crime book? I don't think I have that today. "700 pages or more, crime." I don't have a 700-page crime book. You want a massive book. Don Quixote is the only thing I have that's more than 700 pages. I mean Viet, but I mean that's also not a crime book. Yeah, try that. Looking for something thick, I got something thick for you. Please don't take that out of context. It was a 1,000-page book when she was looking for 700. And that's it. What's up? I have to pick up my kids in a little bit. I quite enjoy plays. Typically pick books from a series. I'm not afraid of tragedy. I think I had one of the King Henry books. Fall of the House of Usher. You like one from a series, and you like plays. I thought I had a Shakespeare book that would have been part of a series. And there's Richard II, but I don't think that's a series. You quite enjoy plays. I mean, plays comes first in this. How about Richard II? Okay. So I'm in a bit of a hurry. Give me something utterly scary, and I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. Wouldn't mind having something utterly scary. Well, I'm out of... I'm out of crime books. I also... Oh no, I do have some fantasy ones. I don't think I'm going to have any horror, though. Yeah, I don't really have any horror books. I don't have anything for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, you still need that busted incinerator thing. Iodine plated fuel duct and a carbonated incinerator. Do I have those? Iodine fuel duct. What was the other thing? Carbonated incinerator. Okay, those are the other two things I needed. So I do actually have those. I did not know that. So we'll go there tomorrow. Today we're going to go to the fish market. They love their classics and they love their travel books. We're not going to sell any kids' books here. Oh, crime's going to be way down. Oh no, I keep forgetting about the limit. Okay. Now we want to make sure that we have 3 marine items. Or maritime items while we're here. Oh. Nice. Because the maritime items give us a benefit down here during the fish market. Have a look, matey. The official Blah Blah Compendium? The second edition of an 18th century business guide written by Roderick Blyton, a native Bookstonian. Ah, and then the waves, big as a... Ah, kiddo, I still need your help. Mind if I take a look for some inspiration? Oh, that's right. I tend to lean a little more towards nonfiction. Also, I love all kinds of different books about travel. Hiking trails in Buxton Bay is my all-time favorite. Well, let me see what I got. How about discovering the greater Buxton region? Summer 10th, year 2? Case, the mysterious seventh rule. You found an about the author section in Walt's copy. The writer's name was Roderick Blyton, a native Buxtonian. Maybe someone from the book trade would know more about him. Riotous waves, tall as a building. Aye, that's it! I might steal some bits from discovering the greater Buxton region if you won't tell. Nice. What's the catch of the day? I don't mind a bit of a fright. Also, I could pick up a new hobby. Bit of a fright? How in cold blood. So, what have you found out about the first business compendium so far? Oh, you managed to get a copy of the second edition? Hey, great job! This will surely reveal a bit more about the early days of the association. Roderick Blyton. Where have I heard that name before? It sounds so familiar. My Nan would probably know, but can't really ask her about this, huh? Well, we should just ask around. There must be someone else with good local history knowledge, right? Who would know about the late 18th century, though? Who would know about 18th century? Maybe someone at the hospital? I don't know. What's the catch of the day? I'm only interested in your outdated works. Only interested in my outdated works? No advice books. How about Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe? Oh yeah, I guess that does have... Okay. I guess I didn't think about that. What's up? Passed my last exam. I need a horror book right now. Also, I have thrilling crime stories. The Telltale Heart. I don't think I have a horror book right now. I've got a lot of crime books, but not like a horror crime book. I mean, it is low difficulty, so she'll probably take anything. How about Stephen King's The Outsider? Okay. Ah, it looks like you're doing some research into Buxtonbury's history, yes? Good old Roderick Blyton, our town's first ever lighthouse keeper, and coincidentally a famous writer of self-help literature. He was a lunatic, of course, and I mean that with the utmost respect and affection. Before it was a bookshop, my building at Cyril Plaza used to be a pub, and that man fell out of one of its windows. It was a ground floor window, but, well, he died nonetheless. Yes, an absolute tragedy. It was the talk of the town for years. People would visit the lighthouse and say they saw his ghost appear, but only under moonlight. Really? Tilda told you more about Roderick Blyton, an eccentric 18th century writer and local lighthouse keeper. It's silly, very silly. Anyway, did you want to know anything else, dear? No, that actually was perfect. And nonfiction, love all kinds of books about travel, and also wouldn't mind learning about a new hobby. There's the bookshop book. Try the bookshop book. Still need to buy one more item off of Walt. Let's take the awning. Oh, that's the last of it already. I'll get right to cleaning and decorating then. Should be all ready for a big reopening soon. Thanks for helping out, kiddo. Why don't you come by tomorrow? Well, I've got other stuff that I gotta do, but I will be back. Alright. Nothing going on today. Oh shit, that's right, we still have that. What day is it today? Thursday? I still have to join the... I think it's the writing group that I still have to visit. But, let's go back to Mega Marché. You know what, we could probably buy some books. Big drama collection. Some old paperbacks. Need some kids' books. Crime books. Got plenty of dramas. What else? I think that's mostly it. Okay. But we have the rest of the stuff for him, for Klaus. Dope! That carbonated incinerator will come in handy. Well, I've got one more thing for her. Whoa, that iodine-plated fuel duct fits like a glove. Iodine-plated fuel duct. You found Klaus an iodine-plated fuel duct. I think that was it. If I got everything right, then the van should run as good as new now. Well, maybe not good as new, but good enough for a small-town metal band, right? Let me try the ignition. Ayo, it works. We're actually tour ready. I can't believe it. Thank you so much for making this possible, mate. Now all I need to do is plan the tour and maybe spruce this baby up a little, huh? I'm thinking black. Yeah, definitely black. How about Friday next week? Do you have time then to come say goodbye to at the waterfront? Yes, absolutely. Alrighty, I better put on the finishing touches to make sure the carbonated incinerator doesn't fly off halfway. Hell yeah, dude! Klaus leaves today, or that day. So Friday the 19th. So Blyton lived at the lighthouse, and people saw his ghost there? I always knew that place was significant. I could feel it, now that I think about it. It unites the three realms of land, sea, and sky. And there is that ancient stone circle. We must try and reach out to him there. My friends know a thing or two about divination. Of course they do. Meet us there, alright? I'll prepare everything. Looking for a book featuring folklore. Do you have anything like Julius Caesar? Some folklore, huh? Who's up for a political assassination with the homies? Come on, it's for the good of Rome, right? No, wrong. Et tu brute? Some ancient folklore? Featuring folklore. Julius Caesar has folklore? How about the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? What was mythical about Julius Caesar? I don't know. Maybe I need to read it then. Hey, we just had a band meeting to plan the tour. It looks like Moira can't join us. Of course, I understand. And it's not exactly surprising either. They have enough on their plate already. Miriam needs Moira at the cafe, even if she can't always admit it. And Moira still wants to finish that uni degree too. So I guess we need to start asking around for a new bassist. Lux said they have a friend who might be interested. I just hope Moira's not out for good, you know? I'd love to record our next album with them when we're back. Yeah, that's a bummer. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'd like something funny. Definitely be a crime novel. I might actually have something for that. Like a comedy. Like a crime comedy type book. I thought I would have something like that. Exaggerated characters and dry wit. Let's try that. What's up? What a week. One kid's book, please, but I won't read it if it's super dry. How about Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children? I'm sorry I have to pick up my kid in a bit. Drama, the style, the emotions, it has to be a play for me. Not afraid of a tragedy. I might actually have a copy of Romeo and Juliet, which is a perfect pick. There you go. Pam Smye is the best. Alright, so we finished the quests with Klaus, or at least the current ones. Okay, there's the performance of Julius Caesar at the lighthouse. I mean, we have to go to the lighthouse anyway to continue that investigation. What's the date today? Friday? Tomorrow we're going to want to go to... Oh, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow. And they don't meet in the rain. God damn. Oh, wait, no. Writing is fun. Okay, so it is the study group one that we need. Damn it! And it rains tomorrow, and they don't meet when it rains. Okay, well, let's go to the lighthouse. The performance of Julius Caesar will be happening, but we can also continue the investigation. So we're gonna do that. Lots of drama sells here, and so do classics. Just kidding. Crime novels. What else? Fantasy? Sure. Okay. Let's get reset up here. Okay, I think that's good. I think we're ready to go. '21st century publications. Easily get nightmares, so no horror stories for me. Okay, so just something from the 21st century. How about Night Sky with Exit Wounds? You just said 21st century. So you probably heard the good news about the Silent Zilbury tour, right? Thank you for your help with repairing that old van, by the way. That was really kind of you. Klaus is so happy. It's really sweet to see him that way, achieving his dreams and all. He grew up here, so I reckon he always wanted to get out there and see the world. As for me, I told them I would stay in Buxtonbury. I suppose it's time I stay put for once. I grew up with my dad's in Ryport, and I've traveled almost everywhere I wanted to go. I wanted to, so I told the band they should go without me. I still have some things to figure out with Miriam. And I don't just want to run away from conflict like my dad did. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but it's the right decision for me. And you'll be here to keep me company, right? Plan on being here for the long haul. Well, hello there, you handsome pup. What a sweet dog. And hello to you too, dear. Good to see you again. I came by because I wanted to thank you for giving Walter a hand with his shop. It's always nice to see the youth helping out in the community. And our dear Walt can be too stubborn, so I'm glad your encouragement gave him a little push. Now he can finally conduct his business under a proper roof instead of pretending he doesn't notice the rain. And the waterfront can offer warm meals again. Let's hope this will attract a few more visitors. Ah, fascinating development here at the waterfront. Walt's Trinkets and Treasures. Do you happen to know what's behind that name? Lost treasure chest from shipwrecks, maybe? Interesting. Maybe Walter will let me have a look behind the counter. I will report back if I spot anything unexpected. I do need to go visit Walt's new shop, though. I want a book that was written by a woman. A classic written by a woman? Persuasion by Jane Austen. I'm here on research. I want to travel inspo. I want travel inspo. There's Down Under. Check out Down Under. Oof. I'm almost out of classics and dramas. Drama Llama sell 20 drama books in a day. I'm sold out of drama books. And now I'm out of classics. God damn. Made a lot of money that day. You know the lines to Julius Caesar almost... I'd rather call it a day. We don't need to watch the play every single time now. We've already seen it. Mascot rescue. Adopt the mascot. Okay. Let's go to the... What if we went to the waterfront? We don't need to go to the flea market. Do we? Do we have to go to the flea market for anything? I'll make golden memories with 4 of your friends. That's right. Oh, that's what she still wants. Still need to do that. And then say goodbye to Klaus. Let's go to the waterfront. We'll do that. Right. Can finish up what we need to do with Walt. Oi, over here, mate. Welcome. Oh, he's part of blah blah too. May I humbly present Walt Trinkets and Treasures. Thanks to your patronage, we're finally ready to open. Clearance sale, Trinkets and Treasures is up and running, not in small part due to your patronage. Huh. That's right, we've got the best fish and chips this side of Bookston Bay. And of course, you can never have too many trinkets, ain't that right? Why don't you take a gander? First one's on the house. Hell yeah. Well then. Now that we're in business, we're going to have to do some of that, whatchamacallit. Marketing! That's right. Since you know, usually not many townsfolk come out to the waterfront, but I've noticed something attracts paying customers above all. Your books! The more you sell here, the more people visit me too. Attract customers to Walt's new shop with a cool cross-promotion deal. So here's my nifty promotion idea. For every book they buy, customers get a discount at Old Walt's. So you win because you'll sell more books, and I win because your customers will be coming my way right after. Brilliant plan, eh? That blah blah membership didn't go to waste after all. Only thing left to do is let people know about the discount. Why don't you take this sign, parade it around town, see if anyone's interested in coming around here. Your class, kiddo. Just wait. We'll be drowning in customers soon enough. But in all seriousness, thanks for all that you're doing for me, friend. Of course, dude. Let's get him these discounts. I just can't leave without another fantasy novel. I really don't want anything with magic in my book, though. I really enjoyed Orlando. Medley through over 3 centuries of history, featuring a suave protagonist and lots of moments of self-discovery, filled with passionate affairs, bittersweet moments, bending the rules of time, class, and gender. How about The Fisherman? What's up? Something magical, please? How about The Little Prince? Hey, looks like Walt opened a new shop. How sweet. It was always such a constant to see him sitting on that step, come rain or snow. But I have a feeling that even our Walt's had enough of the weather at this point. Alrighty, what else is new? How's it going with you? I'm doing pretty well myself, enjoying the fresh air. Thanks for taking the time to chat. I'll be getting along now. But not until you ask for a book recommendation, right? What can I help you with? That's a new personal best, looking for a new pastime and could use some ideas, and I prefer to read uncomplicated books. Also, I usually go for 21st century publications. A new pastime? 21st century. How about Cook As You Are? Recipes for real life, hungry cooks, and messy kitchens. I'm helplessly in love with romance novels. I'm a big fantasy fanatic. I really enjoyed Sailor Moon. What do you suggest? helplessly in love with romance novels. The importance of being earnest. No, it's not really romance, though. Animal Farm's definitely not a romance. No. What about Orlando? Ahoy there! What can I help you with today, kiddo? Oh yeah, he needs inspiration still. Classics, I must request another one, and I need a book with a high page count. A classic with a high page count? I think we can work that out. How about Dracula by Bram Stoker? Got another achievement for that. Righteous Waves. Rises waves, tall as a building. Aye, that's it. I might steal some bits from Dracula if you won't tell. Now, all I've got to do is give it a last read. And I'll be sure to hand my manuscript over when you come by. Oh, and that'll be the third manuscript that we needed. Oi, over here. Ah. Would you look at all these visitors? Congrats, Walt. It's all thanks to ye. Ever since our wee cross promotion, they've been beating a path to my door. Ah, it's grand having so many people around here again. And this wee fella's been a particular hit with the customers, when he's not busy eating their chips. Us sailors always pretend to be such loners, but deep down we all need a good crayak. Ah, new core memory. Treasured shop. The sailors and fishers have found a new haven. Walt's stall welcomes all. We got a golden memory. I hope you know that you're a good kid. Like, if you never talked to an old fellow like me, no one would have blamed you. But you always took the time to say hello, and I made you something to show my appreciation. Sailor's friendship knot. Aw. Till next time, Captain. I like that. Chip shop opens at the waterfront. Study group meets on Saturdays. Yeah, that's right. Locals may find new favorite hangout. Retired fisherman Walter O'Cleary is known to all visitors of the waterfront square for his constancy and cheery nature, no matter the weather. But despite his great reputation, O'Cleary's sails have suffered in the past. Fortunately, the former sailor has an unshakable attitude. Ne'er quit reelin' if you're not ready to stop dancing with your catch, or simply put, never give up. Hoping for a renewed interest in his wares, O'Cleary has now opened a permanent chip shop, offering warm meals and maritime treasures. Nice. I want to hang it up. Nice. Oh, you know what? I should put the solar panel up. Because that'll reduce... Oh, whoop. Can also put the awning there. Nice. Okay. So we're not going to go to Rye Park. Let's see, what do we still need to do? There's the castle ruins. It's been a minute since we've been to the beach. Fantasy, kids, and crime. And we can throw in a little bit of extra whatever needs to go there. Some drama. Digging is the best. Just gotta finish the moat so nobody can steal our treasure. What's going on there? Whoop. Sorry. I can handle a bit of horror. Also, I wouldn't mind starting a new series. Starting a new horror series. About the surgeon. What should I pick? I want to read a horror story. I'm rather fond of good sci-fi stories, and you liked War of the Worlds. It's not really a horror story, Anathem, or whatever it is, Anathem. No. No. I don't really have anything like that. I mean, unless I have Frankenstein, but... Oh, I do have Frankenstein. That actually worked out. I need another read already. Something magical, but you don't like scary stuff. Try Dragon Song. You're welcome. Jason and Ophelia and Sasha have been making the coolest castles in the world. Yep, and I told them how to do it because I know how. I'm going to be an architect when I grow up, you know. But it's all going way too slow because we don't have enough shovels for everyone. Hey, you're an adult, right? You can get us some, but you probably need money, right? Here you go. Harper's castle donation box. There, you can collect some and then you can get us shovels. Gather 100 coins for beach gear. We can probably do that. Perfect plan. Good luck. Oh, I didn't even know I could set stuff on there. I'm so glad Walt has his own little shop now, aren't you? It was definitely time. He seems really grateful for your help, too, but don't worry. I've talked him out of gifting you a whole bucket full of fish. Anyway, he'll certainly be happy to help you out with the bookshop, like he has always done for me as well. Don't ever hesitate to ask, all right, dear? I'll see you later. Something with less than 200 pages, but I easily get nightmares, so no horror stories. Less than 200 pages? How about The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde? Sell 20 fantasy books in a day. Fantasy freak. Something historical? Short and sweet. Still like children's books. I don't know if I have any children's books. No. Something historical and short and sweet. I mean, there's The Great Gatsby. That's less than 200 pages. Oh. Ah. Ooh, a vintage desk bell? Children are collecting donations for communal shovels. A group of adorable young construction workers at Far Beach has come together to realize a big sandcastle project, and they need your help. Their self-proclaimed castle master, Harper Najim, tells the review, "We are a group of children that are very good at building sandcastles. We only need your help because we don't have that many shovels. If you would like to help their cause, find the designated donation box at the mobile bookshop stand on Far Beach." Let's see, what day is it today? Mega Savings Day. Oh. We'll go to Mega Marche and participate in this. Or maybe we don't. We don't actually need to do that. Instead, we're going to go to... What do we still need to do? We need to do that on a Saturday, though. Inspire Walt to writing. We can get the manuscript from Walt if we go there. Still need to do that. We also still need to do that. Let's go to the lighthouse. No, it's mostly drama that sells here. Drama, crime, and fantasy. I think we've got enough. Can I still collect? I don't know if... Oh, we are collecting. Okay. I wouldn't mind if it's dystopic. Ooh, I might have one. Hold on. Do I have any? Do I have any, what's his face? What's his face? Do I have, like, 1980... Orwell. Do I have any Orwell? I do! I have Animal Farm. Oh. Wouldn't mind if it's dystopic. I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. Yeah, that is not what I have. Good sci-fi story? Bro, I do not have a sci-fi story that's 700 pages long. I mean, maybe Shatter Me, but that's like 300 pages too short. Try that one. There you are. I was hoping you would make it. So, is this your first contact with the spirit world? I saw a ghost during Fall Fear Fest. Really? Oh wow, that's incredible. I'm always amazed by the fact that the spirits seem just as affected by the seasons as we are. To contact the spirit of Roderick Blyton tonight, I believe it should be enough if we wait until nightfall. I want something with a romance plotline. They like Les Miserables. Romance plotline. The God of Small Things tells a dramatic story of twins from India. They recall their childhood in '69 as they grew up surrounded by family misery, political unrest, and forbidden love. Eh. How about they both die at the end? I need a fact book. Some lesser known works. How about botany in a day? We should wait. Oh, okay. Whoa, got 2 recommendations. Okay. Fan of books like Julius Caesar? Intent on reading a play? I might have 1 or 2 Shakespeare's. I mean, there's Henry VI, Part 3. I don't know if I have... Oh, I do have Part 1. How about it? Craving a new coming-of-age story. A new coming-of-age story, occasionally like escaping with a good young adult novel. One of us is lying. A nice young adult novel. Coming of age story. What about As Good as Dead? I don't know. Okay, and we wait for night. Alright, I think it's time. Thanks for coming. Have you met Bat and Rory? They helped with the details. Let me explain. We brought a few offerings, just some things collected from around town, but they hold important memories to us. We're going to bury them beneath the stones inside the circle and then recite some verses for Roderick Blyton. There, that should do it. Are you ready? Okay, now close your eyes. O son of the sea, who brought us home and watched out for the storm. You have not been forgotten yet. We remember your words, your light. Underneath the soil you shared so long ago, you shall find our gifts for you. Please send us the wisdom of your time. The skies have spoken. Roderick Blyton's spirit must want you to investigate the lighthouse. Whoa! Well, if that's not a sign, then I don't know what it is. Let's go explore the lighthouse tower. There must be something in there. Jeez, that's a lot of cobwebs. Okay, look around for anything that looks significant. Slowly you climb the creaking staircase towards the top of the lighthouse. Oh, no way! There's a bookshelf here! Achoo! Oh, dusty, but there's a loose page. Let's see. The most important rule. This is it, gang! We found it! Lest you forget, there is one rule no vendor can ignore. Always put thine trust in others. No business venture can be undertaken alone. Thou shalt rely on the helping hands offered, for they build the strongest foundations. The 7th rule. Wow, that's not what I was expecting. I should really work things out with Nan. You found the long-lost 7th rule among Roderick Blyton's possessions. Miriam will be very interested in this document of blah-blah history. Case closed. The secret 7th. Another mystery uncovered. What will Miriam think of this? Okay, now let's get out of here before old Roderick decides to smite us. That was exciting. Well, I suppose I should show this page to my Nan tomorrow. I hope she'll understand. Thank you so much for your help. Another case closed, huh? We did it. A tip jar? Cruise ship arrives. We're gonna go to the cafe, because we're gonna try and resolve that. But I'm also gonna put out a tip jar. Alright, classics and travel books. Then, of course, we can mix in a little bit of everything else. Ah, fuck it. Let's fill it up. Hi, Nan. Do you have a minute? Of course. What can I do for you, Moira? Well, I know you are a very competent businesswoman. It's something I've always admired about you. That's why I studied management. Ever since I was a kid, I loved the Liberté, and I wanted to be like you. I wanted to become a member of Blah Blah, too, but you never even asked me to take the course. Moira, Wait. I need to tell you this. I read up on the course anyway. Years ago. And about the missing 7th rule, too. And I found it. I found the page that went missing from the old compendium back in 1798. Here. Always put thine trust in others. This is incredible. Where did you even find this? These are truly meaningful words, more than you know. You see, I wanted to tell you something too. I'm sorry. I never should have overlooked you for so long. You were right. People take different paths than I thought, and yours has been greater than I could have hoped for. You grew into a competent person who, let's face it, is more educated and knowledgeable than I ever was. And I'm very proud of you. I love you, and I want you to take over the Liberté in the future to become my successor. What? Really? Are you sure? I mean, thank you, Nan. I love you too. Come here, sweetheart. Aw. And how about we give your father a call together, Yes, I think he would love that. He has missed you, and I missed you too. Help ensure the Liberté's future. New core memory. Nice. We have to say goodbye to Klaus in 3 days. What? Oh Jesus! What's the latest headline? I can't live without sci-fi. I could go for a tragic story, and I like niche books for the most part. A niche sci-fi book. How about the Martian Chronicles? Oh, okay. I might be a little overstocked. There we go. Nope. There we go. Wow, I feel so relieved. I hated not talking to my Nan every day. And I'm so glad she opened up to me. I finally understand how she feels about the Liberté. But of course, as the new manager, I still want to make it my own. Cafe is important to me too, you know. But that is exactly why I wanted it to move with the times. Our first order of business will be establishing a better work-life balance for everyone. Maybe my Nan will take the hint too. I've already reworked the shift schedule and implemented better benefits like mental health days. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you for sticking with me during all of this. From business manager to business manager, you're the best. Thank you. Alright, you better hand over a book now before I get teary-eyed. Yes, ma'am. Or yes, damn. Yes, sir. Good afternoon. I assume you have already heard about our management changes at the Liberté. Well, I suppose it was about time. You know how much I love my work here, but after 56 years as manager, I suppose I can start sharing some responsibilities. And Moira, well, she has learned from the best after all. She is already doing wonderfully, I admit. I simply have to adjust to the situation a bit and try to trust her decisions. I am sure it will get easier with time, and Tilda has been very gracious by not telling me I told you so, even though she would be right to say it. Anyway, I will be giving Moira some space soon. She does not need me looking over her shoulder all day, so Tilda and I are planning a small holiday. Will you keep an eye on the Liberté from time to time, to be there should Moira ever need a hand? Thank you, dear. And now you can help me find a good holiday read. A travel guide? How about a walk in the woods? Whew, oh dear, I'm so glad that Moira and Mary have finally made up. Of course, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing, and I'm glad Moira finally said something about what was bothering her. But I couldn't help but feel worried while they didn't talk to each other. You know how things went with Miriam's son Halim, don't you? But even that situation has finally made some progress. I'm looking forward to having Hal and his husband's visit soon. Thank you for sticking with Moira through it all. I know she's very thankful for your support. But I think I'm repeating myself at this point. Have a good day, dear, and see you later. So is that 3? No, that's 4. Or that's 2. And we've funded the shovel thing. What's up? Love to read something to do with real life, and if there's animals, that's a plus. However, I've never really understood poetry. Couldn't find anything at the library. Stuff to do with real life and animals. How about spirals in time? Anything I haven't read yet? Classics are my absolute favorite. I must request another one. I won't read anything under 450 pages. How about Great Expectations? Love and Advice for Self-Help book. Ready for a 700-page commitment? I couldn't find anything at the library. A self-help book? A self-help book that's around 700 pages. It's not really a self-help book. That's too short. I might not have anything for you. A self-help book. I don't think I have anything. Dreadful weather. Give me something utterly scary. I'd love to read something classic. Something scary and classic. It. It is perfect. New management at Liberté. Walsh succeeds Devoir as head of family business. Since inheriting the business aged 19, Miriam Devoir has been the steadfast manager of the Café Liberté for almost 60 years. Many could not imagine the popular coffee house without her leadership until recently, when Devoir's grandchild, Moira Walsh, arrived on the scene as a young prodigy of the trade. Today, the family announced that Walsh, who bears a degree in management, will take over operations from her grandmother, while the latter will still hold administrative duties until her retirement. Unlabeled. Let's see, what day is it today? Alright, so now we go back to Far Beach and turn that quest in. Got a whole shelf of kids' books, but we can do a little bit more. Whoop. What are we missing? Classics? There we go. Whoa, what the fuck? Someone was already inside? Talking to the bookseller right now. Crime is my passion. I'd love a crime novel, no plot twists. They're so overdone. How about The Outsider? Wait, some romance. A huge crime story fan. Don't enjoy dry books. Oh. How about Night and Day? Hey, thanks for getting us that money. I'm just gonna... Hell yeah. For Buxtonbury. Take that! Yep, me and my baba are gonna buy some shovels and buckets later. Now, where should we build next? Needs to be somewhere more strategic. How do you build a drawbridge out of sand? Anyway, sorry, can't let you in on our top secret plans. Bye! I have to pick up my kid in a bit. New hobby. Fact books are my go-tos unless I can't get enough. Our usual go-tos can't get enough of tasting history. Might have that cookbook. Hobby and fact books. Nice. Evil under the parasol. Go for the kill. What the fuck? Oh, I think that's another thing. Oh. A play that isn't stuffy with some humor in it. Hamlet doesn't really have... Well, that doesn't either. Chaos Kid sell 20 kids books in a day. Hell yeah. We're knocking those achievements out left and right. That's what, the third one? We've done fantasy, crime, and this one, I think. Do you have anything educational for kids? It's for school. Troglodytes don't bite. I mean, there's that dinosaur one that I usually have. Oh, am I out of kids books? I'm out of kids books. It might show up in here. I might not. I might not have anything like that. Maybe the secret history of Bookstonbury? Okay. Something short and sweet, and I don't like scary stuff. So maybe something under 200 pages. Like a classic under 200 pages. Something short and sweet. Romeo and Juliet's not super long. How about Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life #1? Nice. Might as well buy those. Okay, today's Thursday. What else do we have to do? Equip the plane on rainy days, which we've been doing. Oh, the manuscript! I still haven't figured out how to do that. How can we make the waterfront worse and scare away those tourists? Well, let's go down to the waterfront today, just so we can, do that. Oh, they're getting ready to leave, I think. Here we go again with that blasted thing. Oh yeah, the tourists. There you go. The Adventures of Walton Core at Sea. My wee core loves the story, and that's all I need, no? Thanks. Nah, thank you, kiddo. Got my inspiration from your books, so... Spin a yarn. Never-ending story. There needs to be a happy ending. I enjoy literary fiction novels. The Magic Fish is one of my all-time favorites. Can you help me or whatever? Probably. Hey, you. Yeah. Hi, I heard someone brought by a new story. Is that right? Can I see it? Hope it's a good one. How moving. Voices like this are exactly why I wanted to collect stories from our community. Thanks for collecting this one. Actually, I think that might be enough for a first print run now. With this amount of community input, we should be able to convince the university administration to let us repair the press. Hell yeah. But I've done some research in the meantime, and it looks like repairs won't be cheap. Tilda suggested community funding since everyone will profit from this endeavor. I know we've already asked quite a lot of you, but would you be willing to collect donations? Sure. Other small businesses in town have promised to participate as well, so... Well, thank you. It means a lot. Yeah. Let's start collecting donations. Some niche books. How about troglodytes don't bite? Cringe, hey, how's it going? Just thought I'd drop by in and lurk. It's been a while since I caught you. I hope you're doing good. I am, thank you. I'm getting married in 3 weeks. Less than 3 weeks. How's that for an update? Posture check, thank you. It's good to see you. I've been live like earlier in the day lately, so I'm sure it's kind of a weird time. But it's good to see you. Thanks so much for the lurk. I hope you're doing really well. You know, I still have a few book selling essentials left over for... Oh, yeah. That's some repeated dialogue. Yeah. She's not here right now. She's on, she's at like a library conference. For like all week. But yeah, we're getting married in 3 weeks. We're doing our honeymoon in Disney World. It's gonna be a really good time. We're excited. Talking to the bookseller right now. Give me something with blood, violence, splatter. Thrilling story. Okay, I might have something. Oh yeah, here we go. American Psycho. Has it been 3 years? Holy cow. Yeah, I guess it has been 3 years. So happy for you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. Near around 2022. Yeah, maybe. Because it would have been shortly after I moved out of my first apartment and into another one. I think. No, maybe it was at that apartment. No, well. I don't actually remember. Just before you moved out, yeah, because I was living in that in like a tiny apartment, and I had like the, what angle am I on? I would have had the bookshelf like right here in that old apartment. Sometimes I miss that apartment. That was it was tiny. Yeah. It was a long time ago. Because I moved into that apartment in 2019. I didn't even start streaming until like 2020, 2021. Might have been 2020. Had to have been 2020. I think I started. That was when I was just after my Game of Thrones work. Oh yeah. That's right. I think I have a copy of Game of Thrones in... No, maybe not. Game of Thrones is in this game. Like those books are in this game. I don't think I have a copy of it on my shelf right now, but bonus points if it's from this century. And I can handle a bit of horror. When mine's starting a new series. Something from this century. Something in a series. The Maze Runner is a series, is it? Isn't it? Yeah. That's amazing. I'm so happy you're getting married. So lovely. Congrats from Ireland. Thank you. What's funny is I think both of us have Irish genes. Because both of us have descendants from, or we both have ancestors from Ireland. That's where I get my red hair from. Because if I have my full beard and the sun hits it just right, you can see specks of red in my beard. And that would be my Irish genes. You ever come here, you have pals? We've been wanting to try and get over to explore Europe a little bit. Well, European areas. That general part of the world. Because I know we want to hit up France and stuff like that. Tend to enjoy the classics. Wouldn't mind a book with 450 pages. Wow, we are not selling the kids' books at all. Oh, of course we're not. Those don't sell here. I don't know why I put kids' books over here. A classic that is 450 pages or more. Crime and Punishment. Well, it's not a female author, but... What else can we get? Antique Lantern? Game makes you think a little bit of Oxenfree. Oh, like how it looks? Theater sale sign? I still need to play Oxenfree. I never played it. Saturday market bigger than ever. They always write that. Klaus leaves today. Oh, we have to go back to the waterfront. Super good. One of my favorite games in the last decade with Firewatch. Firewatch is great. Oh, if you like Firewatch, there's a game that just came out that you should check out. Oh shit, what's it called? Yeah, oh, there's a game that just came out that's like Firewatch. I just played the demo of it like not that long ago too, and it's like high up on my play. Like I wanna get it. Arctic something? Oh, Harold Halibut, that's one you gotta check out. That one's cool. But no, it's Arctic Awakening. It's called Arctic Awakening. You gotta check that one out. There should be a demo available, I think. Hold on. The demo's not available anymore. But I still think you would really like it. That's another one that's high up on my, the 21. Maybe? It's $25 dollars in the US. I'm not sure what it is for you. But it came out September 18th by Goldfire Studios. Okay, yeah, it's that one. Goldfire Studios. What else did they make? Oh, they made some other stuff. But yeah, it looks really, really cool, and I want to check it out. I played the demo and really, really enjoyed it. We need to buy more fantasy books. Kids books don't really sell down here. We'll put a few kids books out. Whoop. Watch is listed as the game it's most similar to in my 397 game list. I think it's a win. Hell yeah. 397 game list. My wish list, I don't even want to look at it. It's well over 600. Well over 600. I have way too many games on that list. But I bought a few over the last couple weeks. I've been keeping an eye on, because every day I get a list of discounted games on my wish list. Like 6 or 7 games that on that list that are being discounted. So I'll usually look at them and then check my wish lists or my playlists and see if they were like on my priority lists, and then I'll get them. This was on one of those lists, and I'm really enjoying this. What do we need more of? Put some more fantasy books out there. Some more dramas, maybe. Keep the fact book count up a little bit. Maybe some crime novels. More travel books and classics. That's it then. I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm not sad, but I hope you come back soon, Uncle Klaus. Make us proud out there. Thanks for everything, mate. I'm still pretty nervous, but I think we're gonna rock this. Come on, Klaus, let's hit the road. Well, I better hop on, or those numbskulls are gonna leave without me. See you when I'm famous. Goodbye, Klaus. World Tour. Get Klaus and his band on the road. That's the 3rd golden memory. This looks very nice. I saw a video on this, so I'm also tempted. When I get paid on the 21st, might be tempted. It's really good. It's kind of long, though. I think I've put like 30 hours in at this point. Good day. I came by because I have an important manuscript for you. You see, Moira and I, we have amended the Business Association's guidebook. The new edition will include some modernizations, as well as the uncovered 7th rule. These additions should be available to all prospective and current business owners. It is oh, jeez, that's right. I keep forgetting about the time difference. Do you have to lurk? But I'll be in and out just till I just sleep, but have fun, and it was super fun seeing you're doing well, and congrats on getting hitched. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you hopping in. It's good to see you. I hope you get some good rest. These editions should be available to all prospective and current business owners, which is why we need the assistance of you and Fern Estrada to produce enough copies. The Blah Blah Compendium. Wonderful. I am looking forward to seeing it in print. I mean, if we can get that printing press open, then yeah. Give me historical facts. I'm trying to find something free of humor, though. I really enjoyed rambles in Germany and Italy, but I have to get back to the cafe soon. You want something very matter of fact. How about this? Missing that? No. Hello dear, I'd love to read something classic. I enjoy reading serious, sophisticated literature. Little Women. I've never read Little Women. I probably should. Hi, cutie. Hi. Oh, she's talking to the talk. I keep forgetting that I have him there. What's the scuttlebutt? I'm looking for a new pastime and could use some ideas, and I'm getting more into nonfiction these days. Use a self-help book? What we don't talk about when we talk about fat. Oh. Getting into something more sophisticated? Like fan of... Oh, okay. Do I have Animal Farm? No. What about the Odyssey? Love animals so much. I'm interested in fact books. Catching Carps is one of my all-time favorites. Yep, I already finished the last one. Fact books? Do I have any fact books that's all about animals? Oh no. No, that's more about the flora. What about dinosaurs and other prehistoric life? It's Bring a Book to School Day. I enjoy plays. You usually can't go wrong with a good young adult novel. Not afraid of a bit of a tragedy. Quite enjoy plays. I think I have a couple Shakespeare's. I've got The Tempest. Local band's rapid rise to fame. Oh, that's kind of cool. Could definitely use a little bit more of those. Definitely need more fantasy books. Cylons Library go on national tour, fans ecstatic. After initial success in Buxtonbury, local metal band Cylons Library have now been invited to the stages of prestigious live music venues in Coddington and Ryport. Sources close to the bands confirm that their first gigs are already sold out, promising a successful tour for the upcoming stars, whose first single, Hollow Halls of History, is trending with alternative adolescents. Meanwhile, Buxtonians of all ages have expressed their congratulations to frontman Klaus Winter, but wish for the band's swift return to home shores. World famous, but we knew him first. So is he going to come back anytime soon? Who knows? But we're going to go to Rye Park because we need to meet up with the study group. It's the last group we actually need to join. Crime and drama. Let's get some more crime in there. Finally, dude. Welcome. Are you here to join our study group? Nice. Feel free to come by whenever you need. We meet here every Saturday. Usually we start by sharing our goals. You missed that one today, but don't worry. Next up is our allotted reading hour, and at the end we will split into groups to quiz each other or present our findings. Nice. Oh, we already read this. Hey, I think you've now joined all of the groups here, right? You've made that look a lot easier than I thought. I guess no one really questioned why you wanted to join. For some reason, I thought I would need to justify myself a lot. But it seems they're all just happy to have new members. So now I should probably go and join, huh? Well, wish me luck, please. Good afternoon. Huh. I came to tell you that Klaus sends his regards. His tour seems to be going well from what I could understand. I phoned him to check in because I was honestly a bit worried that it would all be too much for him. But Klaus sounded very excited and he promised me to take good care of himself and the band. So maybe their absence will actually be harder on us left behind here in Buxtonbury than it is on them. But they will be back, and I'm so happy Klaus was able to fulfill his dreams with your help. Alright, that was all I wanted to share. See you next time, alright, dear? I get to pick a book. I could get into a romance novel. Also, I am partial to a good crime novel. And I don't love dry books. How about Jane Eyre? Did we just lose the stream? No, it doesn't look like it. The app freaked out again. But I think we're okay. Looking for a piece of classic literature written by a woman. Beloved by Toni Morrison. What's up? I do, actually. I might not have it on me today, actually. What we don't talk about. Oh, no, never mind. That's the book that you're talking about. Some life advice. Don't think I have anything like that. What about An Age of License, a travelogue? Enjoy the odd romance plot from time to time. Some serious, sophisticated literature. About Love by Toni Morrison. Well, but you also want something with... What about Middlemarch? God damn, they've been asking for recommendations left and right today. Autobiography or memoir? No, I don't really think that's an autobiography. This one is. Le Corbusier. Hi, love. I see you're joining the study group too? It really helps me stay motivated when other people are also reading with me. I'll bet we're kind of similar in that way, hey? Anyway, have fun, alright? Alright. Ah! Oh. We should probably start splitting into pairs now. Motivated by the studious folks around you, you take some time out of your busy day to read up on a new subject, because even booksellers struggle to keep up with it all sometimes. With rapt attention, you discover another aspect of life that you had never considered before. You can practically feel the light being shed on another dark corner of our world, and you blink up into the sky. Another group member looks up as well, and you each excitedly share your newfound wisdom until the meeting ends. Casual reader, acquiring more knowledge. I'm like out. Flower Fables might be the best I've got for you at this point. Oh my god, what is going on? A crime story? Odd romance plot? Night and Day has some romance. Okay, what's up? Knights, Romans, Vikings, see some history, still enjoy a good kids book. You want some history, though. I might not have anything for you. I'm almost out of books. See some history? Lord of the Flies isn't his historical. Mad Knight. I mean, Don Quixote has maybe that. Okay. Inspiration. Political message, also philosophy is my cup of tea. A political message? The Lord of the Flies has a pretty strong one. Mass appeal, sell 90 books in a day. I'm almost out of books for the day. That's the most books I've sold on any given day. That was nuts. Okay. Well, we did all that. Okay, we do have to talk to Fern at some point. I still haven't figured out how to do that. But anyway. Alright. I think that's probably a good place to wrap up for the night. I need a new charger. This charger sucks. Anyway. Man, we got a lot done on that stream. But anyway, that's going to do it for this stream. If you're watching this on YouTube later, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.